Pokemon's newest TCG set, Ascended Heroes, just released, and you know what that means. It is time for another episode of your favorite series, Battle of the Boxes. Today we have an ETB of Ascended Heroes to put up against an ETB of Phantasmal Flames to see which set is best. But before we dive into that, I'm doing a huge Pokemon card giveaway when we hit 3,000 subscribers here on the channel, which will include sealed products such as tins, ETBs, collection boxes, things like that, as well as cards from my own personal collection that I've pulled right here on the channel. So if you want to get entered to win, all you got to do is number 1, smash the subscribe button, number 2, leave a like on this video, and number 3, drop a comment down below letting me know which set you think will win in this episode. And no cheating. Now let's rip some packs. All right, guys, like I said, I have an ETB each here of Ascended Heroes and Phantasmal Flames that we're going to be putting up against each other. Pretty standard ETBs. They're not the Pokemon Center exclusive. We got 9 packs a piece. So I'll go ahead. I'll open them up one at a time, show you guys the promos and all that. You know, maybe we'll go over like the sleeves, the dice, the coin, all of that basic ETB stuff that you get real quick. But then we will just go ahead and dive right on into the actual pack opening. So as you guys know, we have a point system when we do these Battle of the Boxes to determine a clear-cut winner, which I will have Kinsey go ahead and put up on the screen. But basically what we're going to do is for each set, they're going to have the same point system. Every regular EX that we pull is going to be worth 1 point. Every illustration rare is going to be worth 2 points. Every full art or attack rare, because attack rare is a new thing in Ascended Heroes, those are going to be worth 3 points apiece. All special illustration rares will be worth 4 points apiece. And then if we can hit one of the gold hyper rares from either set, that will be worth 5 points. So again, I'll have Kinsey put that on the screen real quick to you know, show you guys, and then she'll be the official scorekeeper, of course. All right, so real quick here, we got the Ascended Heroes ETB opened up. We got the deck sleeves, as always, with the Dragonite art. Not bad looking at all. We've got our little coin here, also featuring the Dragonite artwork. Probably the coolest thing in the ETB, other than the packs themselves, we have got the Ends Zekrom illustration rare style promo, which I think looks awesome. It pairs really well with Ends Reshiram from Journey Together. You guys probably know which one I'm talking about. I can have Kinsey put that on the screen real quick. Let's go ahead and let's get this promo opened up here. Try to be real careful about it. I want to just take a little closer look at the promo, and we'll get it sleeved up and everything. There's a code card for you guys if you use those. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to this set. I'm glad I get to open at least a little bit of it. I wasn't able to get as much on release day as I typically like to for newer sets, but we were able to get an ETB to do for a video. I was able to get a Pokemon Center ETB to keep sealed in an acrylic case back there in my own personal collection. And then we've got a few other odds and ends for packs to open up on live stream. So make sure you check out the live streams. Those are always a lot of fun. But that is a really cool promo. I really like that. And then just a couple dividers that came with it. We'll just go ahead and toss those to the side. Standard deck of energy cards. Nothing crazy there. Like I say, pretty standard ETB stuff. We got our dice. Kind of a cool color scheme. A little different. You know, with the really bright green dice with the purple on it. It's kind of cool. And then, of course, what we are all here for today, we have an allotment of 9 packs of Ascended Heroes. We're going to open up Ascended first, and then we will show off the Phantasmal Flames ETB in the same way. And we'll just I'll try to keep track of the points as we go. But again, Kenzie will be the official scorekeeper. She'll have the score on the screen for you guys so that you guys don't lose track. So let's go ahead and let's dive on in to pack number 1. First pack I have ever opened of Ascended Heroes. Let's get it. Been looking forward to this one. I will show the code cards to you guys. Those are first come, first serve. If you use those, feel free to give them a shot. See if you are the first one to get in on it. But anyway, pack number 1, we have a Steel Energy. We got a Roly-Coly-Oly. We got a Pikachu, Team Rocket's Tarantula. We got a Ghastly. We got a VikaVolt. We got a Light Ball. The Lazzle. All right, we got a Miss Magius reverse. All right, we got the Pawniard reverse too. A little first pack magic we got the Mega Scrafty EX. Regular EX, so that is going to be worth 1 point for Ascended Heroes, starting out with a score of 1-0. Not bad, we'll take that. That is a new one for the collection, obviously, since we have never opened this set before. We will take it. I'm not mad about it. You guys have probably already looked at the set a little bit, I'm guessing, to see what some of the chase cards are. But some of the big ones out of Ascended Heroes, there is a gold Mega Charizard. I think it's Mega Charizard Y, if I'm remembering correctly. There's also a gold Dragonite. There is a Mega Gengar SIR, which I think is sick. It is easily one of the coolest cards in the set. There's 2 Pikachu SIRs, which are really cool. Steven's Metagross, that's one of my personal favorites. The Mega Feraligatr, one of my personal favorites. Really a lot of cool cards in this set. I think the set's going to do really well. Hopefully it is not too difficult to get your hands on. And guys, pack number 2, we already have an illustration rare. This is going to kick off with a score of 3-0 because this is a 2-point card here. We have hit the Dustox illustration rare. Not bad at all. All right, I don't know what the hit rates are like on this set, but if this is any indication, then this could be a really good set. That we are already up 3-0 for Ascended Heroes. Let's get it. Not mad about that at all. Dustox is not my favorite Pokemon in the world. I don't think it's anyone's favorite Pokemon in the world. Sorry, Dustox fans. But that's a sick card. The artworks in this set are just beautiful. There's a handful of them, of like the bigger cards, that I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. But there's a lot of really good looking ones as well. You just can't be mad about it. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad, the pretty with the ugly. I also just realized hopefully my hand wasn't positioned in a way where you guys weren't able to see the cards on those last 2, as we do get the Tapu Koko regular holo. So first miss, 3 packs in, not bad. We got 6 packs left, 2 hits already, one of them being an illustration rare. Can't be mad about that. Cannot be mad about it. Yeah, as I'm recording these videos, I'm trying to kind of like watch like my hand positioning on the screen versus where the face cam is going to be and stuff. So I'm trying to be mindful of making sure you guys can see the card. So if I messed that up at all, I apologize. Also, Kenzie, I apologize since you're the one that has to edit this, but I'll try to be more mindful of that. We got a Camerupt, we got a Crocodile. All right, we got the Delcatty reverse, we got the Riolu reverse, to the Hoopa holo. Dude, that is cool. The Hoopa Unbound. I like that. Just a regular holo, not worth any points, but a cool artwork nonetheless. These packs, I just gotta say, guys, these packs are crispy. Like these feel good. I don't know how to explain what I mean. I guess there's just not a lot of like excess air in it like you get with some pack. They're very crispy, very new and fresh feeling, which they are brand new. But yeah, this was the only ETB we were able to get on release day, unfortunately, just from our local Walmart. There were a couple people in line ahead of us that cleaned out everything they could. But I was just happy to get our hands on one ETB to open for one of these videos, as we got another EX. We got the Regirock. That is going to be another point for Ascended Heroes, giving us an opening score of 4-0 on Phantasmal. And again, I'm just doing the math in my head. If I mess up at all, I apologize, but Kenzie will have the official score on the screen for you. But let me know in the comments as well if you guys have been able to get your hands on any of this so far. At the time of recording this, like I say, we were able to get our Pokemon Center ETBs. I got 2 of them actually. Those are both just going in acrylic cases for my personal collection. I may decide to open one of them at some point. I definitely want to keep one sealed because I do collect ETBs. But other than that, this is the only ETB we've gotten so far. And then we got a couple of the, I think they're 2-pack. I don't think there's 3-pack. I think there's 2-pack blisters with like Erica and Larry on them. We got one of the little collection boxes. I think that's really it so far. We did get a couple booster bundles on order. through Pokemon Center, but the booster bundles have not released yet, so it'll be a little while before we get those. But we'll open a little bit here and there on live streams. If you haven't been to one of our live streams, you should definitely come check it out. We have a lot of fun. We do giveaways. We've got a great community. We've got a lot of cool people that come and hang out. So definitely make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on, because like I say, it really is, there's a fun place to be, dude. We goof off, we make jokes, we pull cool cards, we give away cool cards. It's a good time. So definitely want to get in on that as we get the Togekiss regular holo. I'm hoping we can get at least one IR out of this box. I don't know what to expect on the hit rates of this set though. We do got 2 packs left here. Yeah, this is my first time ever opening it, so I do not know. This is a very, very minimal sample size. I would like to hit one of my chase cards at some point. I don't plan on master setting this unless the market does finally change and I can get it at MSRP, because those of you that have been around the channel for a while know that I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't have a distributor. I don't get special discounts on any of this stuff. Like, everything that you guys see me open on the channel 100% comes out of my pocket. I pay full price. I try to get things at MSRP as much as possible. But yeah, so I don't think I'll be able to ever master set this. If it happens, that'd be sweet, but I don't plan on that happening. As we get into our last pack, guys, there's the code card for you. Come on. Can we add at least a 1 more point onto the board for Ascended Heroes before we dive on in to the opponent, Phantasmal Flames? I believe we're at a score right now of 4-0. As we get the Ralts reverse. We get the Delcatty reverse. Oh, we ain't done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit the Canary full art. That is as far as trainer full arts go, I like that. I like the bright colors on that. That is an awesome full art. Let's go. Not a bad way to finish our first ETB. We got 2 EXs, we got an illustration rare, and we do have a full art. This card is worth 3 points, giving us a score, I believe, of 7-0 for Ascended Heroes. Okay. All right. Phantasmal Flames, you are up next. Let's see if we can beat 7 points with Phantasmal Flames. Let's see. Come on now. This set, I have opened up a decent amount of. I mean, I haven't gone and opened hundreds and hundreds of packs or anything like that, but I've opened a couple of the ETBs, a pretty good amount of the individual sleeved packs. If you guys have been hanging out in live streams, you know that we've tried to open as much of it as we've been able to. A couple booster bundles. Again, nothing crazy, but definitely as much as we have been able to. So there is the deck sleeves from this ETB with the Mega Charizard X. Those are really sick. These are some of my favorite deck sleeves that I've ever seen Pokemon release. The promo out of this one, I don't like quite as much. I definitely think the Zekrom from Ascended Heroes is cooler. So if we were awarding points for promos, which we're not, but if we were, I would have to give that one to Ascended Heroes for sure. There's our deck of energy cards. The dice, I really like the dice in this set as well. Very clean looking. And then again, we have 9 packs of, oh wait, we left a coin in here. Can't forget our coin. Can't forget the Charizard coin. But yeah, again, we have 9 packs here of Phantasmal Flames. We need to break 7 points. And we break 7 points. Come on, let's see what we can do out of Phantasmal here. I feel like I've had decent luck with Phantasmal. I've pulled a handful of SIRs, so my luck there has been good. Unfortunately, 3 out of the, I think, 4 SIRs that I have pulled were Dawn. I have pulled the Dawn SIR 3 times out of a total of, I think, 4 SIRs. The one that wasn't Dawn was the Sharpedo. So don't get me wrong, great card. It's a real pretty card, real pretty SIR. It's just, I would like pull more than just that one over and over, you know. I really want to pull the Charizard SIR out of this set. That is definitely my #1 chase. It is an amazing artwork. It is one of the best Charizard artworks we have ever had. It just looks awesome. I would love to have it in my personal collection. I would obviously be stoked about the gold Zard as well, but personally, I like the SIR better. I'm not a huge fan of the gold cards, typically speaking, but I definitely wouldn't be upset about pulling one either. As we get the Flygon Hollow. So nothing yet out of Phantasmal. 2 packs in. Come on, we need 7 points to tie. 8 points to win. Can we do it? Or will Ascended Heroes win its debut of Battle of the Boxes? Be kind of nuts. Would be kind of nuts for sure. We get the Duraludon. We got a Gligar. Prinplup. Smeargle. Jumbo Ice Cream. We got a Ludicolo. We got Brambleghast. Punk Helmet Reverse. All right, points are on the board for Phantasmal Flames. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the Nimble Illustration Rare. Speaking of cards, I have hit multiple times. Hey, but you know what? For the sake of the competition, that is not bad. That is 2 points for Phantasmal, giving us a score of 7-2, I believe. I'll have Kenzie put prices up on the cards we pull as well as I pull them, just so you guys can see. You know, I know a lot of people are curious, and obviously those prices are going to fluctuate a lot over time, especially with Ascended Heroes being as new as it is. Those prices are definitely going to be changing drastically. So we'll just put the accurate prices as of the time of recording and editing this. But 2 points for Phantasmal. At least we're on the board. Let's go. We got a good handful of packs left, though. It ain't over till it's over. We have seen these literally come down to the last pack more than once. We get the Zacian Hollow. I don't want to tie. That's the one thing that I do not want. I do not like to tie. I like competition. I like to see a winner and a loser. I do not like when things end in a tie. If you guys were watching the Black Bolt versus White Flare of this series, I had to do that 3 times due to tiebreakers. The first 2 were Japanese booster boxes, and then I went, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's switch it up. Let's do ETB versus ETB, and we did, and we finally got a clear-cut winner. So go check that out if you haven't. That was a fun one. Kind of keeping people on the edge of their seats a little bit, you know, knowing that, oh, hey, we basically went into double overtime, you know what I mean? So it was kind of cool. But I definitely do not want to tie. Definitely do not want that at all. That would really suck. I would not prefer to open one of my Pokemon Center ETBs to do a tiebreaker episode of this, but we will see what happens. We get the Oddish, the Ghastly, we got Togedemaru, we got a Punk Helmet, we got a Ceruledge, Crocodile. Alright, we got the Reshiram Reverse, we got a Dugong Reverse. Alright, we have another point on the board with the Oricorio EX. Let's go. That is going to give us a score of 3 for Phantasmal to 7 for Ascended Heroes. All right, it ain't over, folks. It ain't over. We got 3 packs left. Phantasmal down by a score of 7-3. You know what? Let's save this Charizard pack art for last. I know that's a superstition, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. Fingers crossed we can get at least a couple more points on the board here for Phantasmal. I know Phantasmal gets a lot of crap. A lot of people think that the set was a bust and yada yada yada. I personally I like it. I'm not going to tell you it's my favorite set that's ever been released, but I like it. I like the Charizard. I really like the Sharpedo. I like the Flygon illustration rare. There's a lot of cards in this set that I just think are very undervalued, very underappreciated, as we get another EX with the Mega Lopunny. That's another one on the board. All right, 2 EXs and an illustration rare, guys. That gives us a score of 4 for Phantasmal. Still down by 3 points with 2 packs left. Can we do it? Come on. But yeah, I feel like Phantasmal Flames is definitely a little underrated, a little underappreciated, which I'm okay with. If it ends up being super affordable, I mean, comparatively super affordable to open, I am okay with that. I am very okay with buying as much of it as I can to chase that Charizard. Because again, I really want to have that Charizard in my collection. I think it is a sick card. I would love to have it. As we get the All Creamy, we got a Ceruledge. All right, we got the Seviper reverse. Jumbo Ice Cream reverse to the Genesect Hollow. Looking rough, guys. We have 1 pack left. The Charizard pack art, down 3 points. We need a full art or better in this pack. Come on. And we get a full art or better out of the last pack for Phantasmal to pull it off, or at least have a chance to take it into overtime. Have a rematch. Come on. Let's go. If we could hit an SIR or a gold out of this pack to take the win, that would be absolutely nuts. Come on. We got a Zigzagoon. We got a Misdreavus. Sacred Charm. We got a Darmanitan. Linoon. Okay, we got the Murkrow reverse. Linoon reverse. To the Ambipom Hollow. Oh man. All right, guys. Again, I will have Kenzie put the official score on the screen for you, but I believe Ascended Heroes has just won its Battle of the Boxes debut by a score of 7-4. A pretty dominating fashion, considering there's only 9 packs in a box. Kinda nuts. Let me know down in the comments. Again, I mentioned it in the intro. Let me know what pack you thought was going to win. Don't lie about it. Be honest. And then let me know if you've opened Ascended Heroes, what hits you've gotten so far, what you guys think of the set, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure to join us in a live stream. We try to go live at least once a week. You know, life gets in the way sometimes, but we like to do at least 1 or 2 live streams a week. So make sure you join us for that. Subscribe to the channel, have the notification bell turned on. Hit the like button down below. It really does help me out a bunch. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.